Hi everyone. I got an email yesterday that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's from one of the credit reporting bodies in Australia. You might remember in previous videos and posts and so forth, I've talked about your credit file and how important it is that your credit file is in good order if you're wanting to apply for finance. So this email, yes, and traditionally, just to go back a step, traditionally our credit files have really just included past inquiries, and that's part of what has determined your credit rating, if you like. So things like your the number of inquiries that you've made, the amounts, the dates, and so forth, and how busy your file is, or how many inquiries you've had, definitely correlates to your credit score. But what came out yesterday in this email that I've got here is that comprehensive credit reporting is here. So the big four banks have all signed up to this and are all now sharing data back to the credit bodies, and will start being reflected in your credit files. So the few things that are being added, and I'll have to read this because it only came in yesterday. So the few things that are going to be added are the dates that your accounts were open and the dates that they were that were closed. Your credit limit. So if you've got a credit card that's new and it's 20 grand limit, that's going to be included on there as well, and show that it's that it's open. Remember, traditionally it would have just been shown as an inquiry, and whether you went through with it or not and held that current credit card, we would have to check. So now it's going to include your credit limits, active credit limits, the types of credit accounts, so whether it is in fact a credit card or whether it's a car lease or a personal loan, those types of things will also be included. And the last one, and perhaps if not the most, but super important, is 24 months of repayment history. So that will show whether you've made your repayments on time, whether you've made extra repayments, whether you haven't made payments on time, whether you're overdue, those sorts of things. And I've talked about how important those are when applying for finance. Again, it's even more important now that it's going to show on your credit file. So at the moment, those things would show up. If you bank with a bank, they're going to be able to see it all, but not necessarily another lender. So now it's going to be on your credit file, and we can all see it. Myself as a broker will be able to do a credit check, obviously with your permission, written permission, a credit check before we do an application for you, which shows all of this information. So more important than ever before to make sure your conduct on your existing facilities is good. The good news is that if your conduct is good, and the lenders and us as brokers are checking your credit file, that's going to show, and that's going to mean not only a positive credit score for you, but a stronger application for finance, because we'll all be able to see that over the last 24 months your conduct has been good, you've made extra payments and so forth. So just something to be aware of, even more important than ever before, to make sure your current credit facilities are in good order. I hope this video helps. If it has, please feel free to share it with someone that you think might benefit from it as well. Have a great day.